All right, so welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. It has certainly been a while since I've done a Reggae Boys, should I say, live stream at that. That's been a while. But I'm not going to spend long with you guys here. Not going to spend long with you guys. Just be typically a short one. Really, really short one. We just want to cover a few things. We want to cover the Canada game that's coming up. Hallgrimsson's comments surrounding the games and the importance of the Copa America, and that would lead us into the Copa America, and just a small aspect of the schoolboy football, just a small aspect of that. And so certainly we just want to touch on that. Before we touch on that, just please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. Let's just get straight into it. Now, I don't intend to stay on the topic too long, really don't. So that's the reason I'm just gonna run into it right immediately. I'm just gonna jump straight into it. As you guys can see, not gonna waste too much time on it, people, because it's very, very important that we can get this out of the way. I saw the article and I thought that it's quite interesting. I'm just gonna share it with you guys. Let's understand what is Hallgrimsson's frame of mind, where his mind is at right now, and what is the direction that the Reggae Boys are going into. So honestly, I just want to say thank you very much again for tuning in. Really, really important that you guys understand. As I said, people, when you're here, please listen with understanding. When I'm reading, please read with understanding. Even if me a book shuffle, that's how you go sometimes. But that's how you go. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Let me just read the article so we can just run through the topics one by one and get them out of the way as fast as possible. It's very important that we do so. All right, so as the article says, that Canada clash crucial, says Hallgrimsson. Let's get into it. Reggae Boyz head coach Emir Hallgrimsson said beating Canada and qualifying for next year's Copa America and Nations League semifinals will be critical to their continued development as a team and to their chances of qualifying for the second FIFA World Cup. The Reggae Boyz top Group B of League A in the CONCACAF Nations League to book a quarterfinal date with Canada, and victory over the Canadians would secure a place in the semifinals as well as the Copa America tournament. Hallgrimsson, who's been in charge for just over a year, said having the players for a tournament like Copa America would provide them with the opportunity to work with them over an extended period, which is important, and make the improvements the coaching staff desires. Going into the World Cup qualification, this is what Hallgrimsson said now. We need to do our task to get it and win it, the Nation Leagues, specifically the quarterfinal games, and complete the possibility of joining the Copa America next summer. And the only team standing in our way right now is Canada. And once we get Canada out of the way, I think we might be in a good position after getting Canada out of the way. So once we get Canada out of the way, we're definitely going to be in a really, really good position. All right, so let's continue. It is a huge advantage for our team working for the World Cup in 2026, and maybe say working towards the World Cup. I think that would maybe be a better word to use. Eddie, big up yourself. Entertainment, big up yourself. Entertainer, sorry, big up yourself. So let me continue. Playing tournaments like this is not only gives the players and the staff the experience to take part in big competition like Copa America and the World Cup. It also gives us a chance to work with players for a whole month or even more next summer, he reasoned. He pointed out that advancing to the Nations League semifinals would also give them another period to work with the players, even before the Copa America game. So that's, you see how that coincides now, where once he goes to the semifinals of the Nations League, he can now have the team at least play a couple more games before the Copa America, which would be like preparation to or for the Copa America. The window prior to the Copa America is the Nation League window, so we will get 10 extra days prior to the Copa America. It is a lot of time and probably the only time the coaches get to really work with the players. It is the only chance to work with players for such a long time, and you can do a little bit every day to improve the squad working forward, he said. Jamaica will face Canada over 2 legs on November 17th and 21. And Hallgrimsson has called on supporters to come out and get behind the team. We know what we'll play. We know that we will play our first game at home. The first game will be in Kingston, so I'm hoping that Jamaicans will come out and support the team. These games will be the most important the boys have played for a long time. Listen to this I know. It will qualify us for the Nation League semi-finals, and it also qualify them for the Copa America. So they are huge games and two really big rewards if we do well in these games. The team has improved on the field as well as off the field, and I hope the fans will see that and support them and push them over the line to win these two playoff matches, says Hallgrimsson. So big up yourself, Hallgrimsson, on that. Give me a second, people. Alright, so sorry about that, people. Just a quick one. So it's very, very important that we get those games and win those games. So those two Canada games coming up are crucial, extremely crucial games for us. And it's really, really ideal that we participate in these big tournaments. Big up yourself, Norman. It's ideal that we participate in these big tournaments because it prepares us for the World Cup. People, we can't be going to the World Cup and the only games that we are playing are friendlies against Grenada and yeah, it is a good side, but we can't be preparing for World Cup and these are the games that we're playing as friendlies. We need a high profile game. We need to be playing high profile games like these that we're seeing, the Brazil, the Argentina. These are the games that we're likely to face going in. So the Copa America is very, very important, and qualifying for it will actually, that would actually significantly improve our FIFA ranking as well. And playing in the Copa America, in the event we do well, FIFA ranking, status, all of these factors will be ideal, certainly. But it's very, very important that we do so. All right, people, don't tell them I'm not going to stay long for the program. Don't tell them that. So those are the important aspects of what I wanted to discuss tonight. Very, very important. Because I do believe that Hallgrimsson, he does have his plan, does have his thing work out. I'm really, really hoping that he can get to implement his philosophy and implement his ideal and what he wants to do. And we can maybe see some or reap some fruit, some benefit from it. Now, in the event, and the good thing about that, he has been good so far where in the competitive games are concerned. He has done well with those games. So if he can get the job done over the 2-leg against Canada, that would be huge. That would be really, really huge. And it would also bolster his competitive games record so far that he has had, which is actually quite good. But in the event now, if we look on the other side, if in the event we did not go over the mark, if we don't go over the mark with that aspect, I do think that people will be calling on him. I do think that people will definitely be looking on and say, hey, what's happening here? Aren't things improving? Why things aren't improving? So I do think that it's very, very important that the ideal situation is he gets the job done. So, all right. So finally, what I want to touch on is the schedule for the Schoolboy football game. As you guys know, no games played yesterday for the Manning Cup. None played today as well. Reason for that was weather condition. And based on the weather conditions or the weather forecast, it seems like we're likely to get more rain throughout the period of the week. We didn't get any rain today. So that would be good. But the thing is, all the games are scheduled for Saturday. We might find ourselves in some problem because if the games don't play on Saturday, due to the same rainy condition, we might see some backlog of fixtures, which is very much something that we want to avoid. I was disappointed with Issa, where they scheduled the fixtures where they scheduled all the fixtures in one. All the Manning Cup and Dakasa Cup games will be played on the same day. I'm very, very disappointed in that. Let me tell you why. We can't be at the same place every time. It's difficult. We can't be at two places at once. And when you have Manning Cup and Dakar Cup, all the second round Dakar Cup games, the Manning Cup games have been playing on Saturday, and all the group of 16 or the run of 16 games for the Dakar Cup being played on the same day. That kind of really, really stretch resources. Referees are going to under pressure as well, because you have to bear in mind also that the U16 maybe they're not going to play in the U16 and U14 game on Saturday. Maybe that's one of the cases, so they can maybe cut back or get some of the referees. So I don't understand that, but what that does is I don't think that most of the leagues are going to get the full maximum media coverage that they really, really deserve. Well, it's a different thing still. It's a different nature still, so I hope that, really, really hope that's something that can be fixed. If they had leave the games them to play today, maybe the games could have been played today, because no rain no fall, bright and sunny day from this morning until now. You're going to be the problem now. If tomorrow turn up, be a rain, and then Saturday, be a rain. This are going to be the big problem. Anyways, people, may I do this, I'm not going to say long. Big up yourself, Mia. Everybody tune in. Massive, massive respect. Thank you very much for tuning in. Fresh God, you just come. Cut me a cut now, Fresh God. Just a short live. Big up on yourself, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been a good one. Just pass on a small amount of information. So, the Cup games, Manning Cup games, all will be played on Saturday. Unfortunately, yeah. Still don't know, maybe, just maybe people might end up going to the Manning Cup games. Unfortunately. But I want to go to D-Cup games, but I already went to some D-Cup games and Manning Cup just a come back, and then I get nothing as wet. So definitely have to go to the Manning Cup games. So big up on yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evening, people. And always, good night and God bless. I'm out. Boom.